What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jewel Pod Podcast. This is our second episode of Season 2, and today we are joined with my roommate, my good buddy, the first kid I met at college, Linden Sack.
You know it.
That is, you know it. That is right.
You know it.
S-A-C-K, Sack.
Just like that.
Don't make it weird. Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we're good and joined by him today, and let's get into a little discussion that we've been waiting to have, right? So,
you guys get in on the goodies here.
So we're texting the group chat today, just kind of preparing for the podcast like we usually do, sending notes and such. And Tyler sent his notes. Tyler, say hi. I don't think you've said anything yet.
Hey, guys.
That's Tyler. And Tyler had said something about wanting to talk about our majors and what we want to do with that. And so I had started, thinking about that. And, last season, we had a different group of boys, and we've already talked about stuff like that. And with this podcast, we never really set out to talk about anything serious. It's just kind of, goofy little talks. We talk about what we want to, and, if something like that comes up, we'll get deep. We'll talk about it a little bit. But I feel like it's just kind of starting off with that isn't something I want to do because it kind of sets the mood for it. But I also know where Tyler's coming from, where he wants us to be a more personal experience, where you guys can get to know us. And I feel like that will come with time, like as we talk. And so I was kind of telling him. So my text message did not represent that. And so
Yeah, not at all.
I don't always think about my texts and try to be nice when I send them. I just kind of put out what's on my mind, and I should be better about that. But Tyler said, I suggest we start with the majors topic to set us on course for the episode, so we can start with something serious, LOL. And so my response to that, here's how it went in my head, and then I'll let Tyler explain how he read it.
I think you should read it first. Or is
Yeah,
that what you're saying?
Yeah, okay. So here's what I sent, and here's how I kind of envisioned it. Why do we start serious? Also, kind of boring topic. I just feel like we should set the mood a little bit better since we are kind of a goofy podcast. And Tyler, would you... It could have came off wrong, so go ahead and read it how maybe you read it.
I thought it was like, why would we start serious? Also, kind of a boring topic. I just feel like we should set the mood a bit better since we're kind of a goofy podcast.
So yeah, then we
made
kind
me
of
cry. You know that?
He said he stared at it for a good couple minutes, and then after I read it back, I was like, "Oh, I could see how that was." And like we shared a few lengthy text messages after that. They weren't like bad, but it was just me kind of trying to explain that a bit better. But I feel like starting with that, you definitely probably felt attacked a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
it's okay. Like now that we're here, everything's good now. But,
yeah, And that's I probably ended it bad too because I was like, we'll talk about this more once we get up there.
Oh, so should I cancel the UFC fight that I booked for
No,
you guys?
I mean we might as well.
It's charity events.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Just kind of added to my terrible day. Toby Keith died, so I've been pretty sad all day.
Yeah, my sister sent me the same thing where she sent a text and she was like, "This is my vibe all day," and I didn't know yet, and I was like, "Toby Keith died," and she's like, "Do you live under a rock?" And I was like, "I must." Anyways, yeah, so...
Okay, can anyone name one Toby Keith song? Because I can't.
Courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Beer for my horses.
Exactly.
Okay, Linden. That's what we got Linden on today.
Yeah.
We knew.
So anyways, my major is electronic media, and I would like to do commercials somewhere. How about you, Tyler?
I'm criminal justice major, so I want to go work for, like, the FBI.
Ooh, okay. How about you, Lindog?
My major is biology, and I'll be going to dental school next year.
Boy's gonna be a dentist, which is good because I'm missing 4 teeth currently. You guys can't see because this is a podcast, but Jack, go ahead.
Business management and criminal justice. My plan was to build my own business, but now I work for a church, and that's the plan.
You're gonna go into ministry?
I think so, yeah.
See, I always knew it was happening. I've known Jack for maybe 2 or 3 years total, but I've known him well for like a year, and I could just see it slowly happening. And so I don't know. I think it's cool to just watch Jack grow in his faith, and I always had a feeling he'd go there. So
Thanks.
I think that's the first time I've heard you said it. But
well, that's kind of what I thought you were doing. I remember we had a class together last year.
Yeah.
And there was like a topic. I don't even remember what it was.
It was about like the creation or something.
Yeah, because we were talking about what makes a theory, I think. And that, like, Big Bang Theory got brought up. And, like, the discussion after that, like, with the professor, I was like, yeah. Like, dude would be great for ministry or something.
Jack knows his stuff.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
Not me, man.
Tyler, I think you had another thing that we've kind of started doing is bringing in something. And the last 2 weeks, it's been a song. It's not always going to be a song, but today we got another one here. And I told you guys to bring in a song that someone else showed you. Yep. And Linden, you've been like preparing for this. You've been telling me.
Not really. I thought of it yesterday, finally.
Tyler, you said you were preparing for it too, and I think you said I showed you this song.
Yeah, you showed me the song I brought in.
So you can go ahead and start if you want, and then we'll go on to Linden Sack.
Yeah. So Gage, one night we were kind of like in our fields sharing music. We were sharing a lot of songs actually in your car.
It wasn't even necessarily in our fields. It was just like songs that we didn't really get to show people, or like just different emotions and like because I remember another one that we brought up was just like cool lyrics that we had found.
Yeah.
So we're just playing around with different music, showing each other stuff that we didn't usually get a breakout. So.
But you showed me V. Will. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
His name?
Yeah,
I've
listened to a lot of his songs now too, and V. Wills, and he's got some good stuff.
Yeah, Panic Last by V. Wills, pretty good song. I don't know if Gage has shown you guys.
What's the genre?
So
I don't even know like how to describe it, but
he's kind of a country pop artist, but the funny thing about this song is like this song does get me in my feels, and it's a sad song. But the night the song came out, I was like planning on going around to drive around with Jack and just listening to new music. This was one of the songs, and he didn't end up going, but it was kind of like that's exactly what I needed. It was just alone, and it was listening to that, and I just remember like breaking down. I don't know, it just hit right that night. But yeah, I showed Tyler that song, and I guess he's been bumping it since. So.
Yeah, it's on my playlist now. So.
There you go.
Let's go.
What about you, Linden?
So my song, it comes back from freshman year of high school. I love how like songs, they like bring you right back to a memory. Like you'll hear a song and like it takes you back to like, honestly for me it's like always like the first time I heard it play.
Yeah.
So this song, every time I hear it play, it reminds me of after a football team meal, messing around in the gym, and one of my buddies played it. This was my first ever J. Cole song I ever heard.
Oh.
Yep, No Role Models.
Oh.
Song is stuck on my playlist ever since, which is super rare. So
it's still a banger to this day, and it might be my favorite Cole song, honestly. And he's got some good ones for sure, but that's always gonna be up there. What about you, Jack?
Live Like You're Dying by Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
That's a good
Yes,
one, yeah.
that is a song that me and my buddy from high school would always listen to, and it's just one of those songs that you just gotta scream,
Yeah, it's a good one.
Anyways, Linden, did you say who showed you that song? Was it just like your team in general?
It was one of my friends. He's on the team, Dietrich. Shout out Dietrich.
Shout out Dietrich.
Yeah.
What about you? Who showed you Live Like You're Dying?
So like when
Tim
I was
McGraw himself, maybe?
like basically, but when we were younger, we used to have like a stereo system in the basement, and my dad would just play like his playlist and just blast it, and me and my sister would just run around dancing, jumping into the couch or jumping in the beanbag, all that stuff. And that was one of the songs that he would play, so it brings us back.
My song is actually from my brother's girlfriend showed me this song, and so when so the thing about me and my brother is we don't always, this sounds bad, we don't always have a whole lot to talk about because we're the same in a lot of ways, but we're also very different. And so one thing I always look forward to when I get to meet up with Grant, and when he comes home, we both home, is just our music. We'll show each other songs, and I'll admit I add a lot of his songs that he shows me, and he knows that. I would never tell him that, but I think he won't ever tell me that he adds a lot of my songs too. But Cora let it slip one time. She said, you add all of the songs that he showed you, which I don't know how much is true. But anyways, we were driving up to my grandpa's for Easter one time, and we're just kind of taking turns showing each other songs. And Cora's turn pulled up, so she played a song called 6 Feet Deep by We Three. And it's another very like deep song, and it's pretty sad. It's about a guy dealing with the death of his mother and how that's kind of affected his growth as a person. And I don't know, it's just a really good song, and it's pretty self-explanatory if you listen to lyrics, so I think you guys should definitely go do that.
Okay.
I'm glad when music does that though, because like there's a lot of good artists coming out right now that like so Noah Khan, for example. I know it kind of is starting to get like stereotypical, but like seriously, like when I listen to his music, like it gives me a nostalgic feeling, even though like he's a new artist.
Yeah,
which that kind of, I mean, there's a lot of artists like that, but I like how that's how a lot of artists are starting to become.
And I think he's one of the most like talented songwriters, because and that's another thing we're talking about that night is just his songs are just, they're
unique. Like, they're so
it
unique.
comes from where he was at one time, and it relates to a lot of people because of that.
Yeah.
And, like just in dark places that he's been in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it just like that in general with not only music but film, just art in general, I guess, is getting to hear those different voices that you wouldn't necessarily relate to or even think about. It expands like your horizon of what's you're feeling, because I mean we all feel stuff, but we don't often think about what others feel or like really dig into it, I guess.
For sure, yeah.
I like you talking about sharing music with your brothers. So like I definitely live under a rock, but on Spotify create like a blend with other people on there. I had no idea this was a thing until this fall, so I started one with my brothers. I don't know, it tells you like how similar your music tastes are, which
Really?
Yeah, it's like I'm a 99% match with one brother and 97 with the other, so there's not like a
That's
whole lot of
crazy.
music sharing going on because we just listen to the same stuff, but
Yeah.
That's
I don't
awesome.
know, I love pulling stuff from what they're listening to, and pretty confident they do the same, so
Yeah. See, that's not the same. I'll have to text Grant and I'll be like, what are you listening to this week? And he'll send me a couple of songs and I'll be like, okay, I'll listen.
The odds that like we're talking about Spotify right now is kind of crazy because for the last year and a half I've been using YouTube Music free with the ads and all that.
Yeah.
So
I used to do that.
And it was today that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna move over to Spotify, drop whatever $3 a month or $10, I don't know. And
3 or 10.
well, like they give those like nice discounts at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
they'll rope you in, and then it's $10 or whatnot.
Yeah.
But, so I spent a good hour putting like 200 songs in a playlist from. It was so bad, but
Speaking of moving to Spotify, though, who's your guys' least favorite actor, would you say?
yeah. Speaking of Spotify,
What? These transitions are insane.
I'm known for that. I'm known for my really good transitions into stuff.
No, yeah. What
I
was the
would-
question again?
least favorite actor.
Least favorite
Yeah.
actor?
See,
What?
I would have to say, if we're going like as a person, I would say Tom Cruise. I'm just not a fan of Tom Cruise.
Definitely
Like some of his
overrated.
movies are good.
I love
but-
Top Gun, but like
Yeah,
how he
that's-
handles himself, like
Yeah.
on set apparently, and
Uh-huh.
stuff like that.
And then his whole.
thing,
Yeah, that's a
you know?
whole nother rabbit hole.
We shouldn't say that though, because they will find us.
Yeah.
We'll bleep that
They're
out. You guys,
listening, yeah.
you guys
Go
know what
back
we're
and
talking
edit that,
about
please.
when I bleep this right now. You guys know what we're talking about. Yeah, it's just gonna get believed. No one's gonna be like, "Yep, I know exactly what he said." Anyways, you were telling me an interesting answer. We were talking about this the other night.
so I don't like to put anybody down necessarily,
Yeah.
but if I had to pick an actor that I kind of like see as not necessarily ropes me into the movie, like I can tell it's a film, kind of thing,
Overrated, kind of.
would be Vin Diesel.
Yep.
Again,
So
because
is that why you haven't watched Fast and Furious?
that's definitely part of it.
But also kind of a diva on set, I've heard. DJ Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh.
Dude, have you guys ever noticed how? Oh, sorry, Lyndon's screaming. That's his. Wow, he's one of my favorites actually. It's a pretty unpopular opinion, but yeah. Have you guys ever noticed how the Rock and Dwayne Johnson look so much alike?
Yeah,
Like, I think that they are twins, and it's just like no one in the industry mentions it.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
Now that you bring it up.
But anyways, yeah, I guess they've had issues on Fast and Furious sets, and that's why The Rock has never come back. But
Huh.
I think he's supposed to soon. Actually,
Oh, he was
so.
a part of that franchise.
He's going to be in the next one, I think. Spoilers, but
That's kind of the same thing though with like John Cena. Like I never got the appeal of him in movies. I
feel
have
like
heard there
it's
is that one
Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker.
yeah,
I have
I
heard
I
that's
feel like
good.
it's very dependent on the piece that they're in.
yeah.
It's not always just the acting, because I've noticed a lot of stuff like being in film here that I can kind of tell when sorry, I sound kind of pretentious, that I can tell when the acting is bad or if it's just the writing, because a lot of times some of your favorite actors, you'll be watching something, you'll be like, that's not good, but it's a lot of times it's the writing, it's what they're saying and not really how they're saying it. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
get that.
Anyways, Lyndon,
Yeah, I was gonna go with The Rock.
just doesn't do it for you.
I don't know. Well, I knew what your answer was gonna be because we talked about this the other night.
Yep.
So I was like, I can't, and I really liked it, but I was like, I can't double up on it. So I better look something up. And yeah, honestly, I just kind of scrolled through his list of movies because I don't know, he's never been my favorite, and like I don't know, none of the movies like really hit with me. So I don't
Fair.
know. I just feel like maybe I'm unpopular, not in the popular camp with this one.
No,
but
I've heard a lot of people say that he doesn't have very much range because he always plays the same type of guy,
yeah,
which
that's
I
100%
get.
how it is.
Yeah. Anyways, Tyler,
Dude, like, I'm trying to think here. There's a very specific actor that, like a movie may look kind of good, but they're the lead role, and then I'll never see. Like, I was thinking Tom Hanks, but that's a lie. I do like Tom Hanks and some stuff. Okay. Same with, like, Leo DiCaprio.
Mm-hmm. He's
like,
so good.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily
like
watch the movie because he's in it, but, like, he's able to really get into his roles in a good way. But, like recent movies from both of them, Tom Hanks and Leo DiCaprio, like, I haven't seen just because, like, I don't know if it's because they're so overused in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, could be it.
But it's those two and the third one. The third one is the one that I can't think of right now, but they're always in, like, those kind of popular movies back then, and now newer stuff I can't stand.
Would it be Christian Bale?
No, I like Christian Bale.
Christian Bale?
Yeah.
Okay. He's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I want to backtrack for a second. I said I like Leonardo DiCaprio. I like Leonardo DiCaprio as an actor.
Yeah, I was going to say. I heard that like 2 weeks ago for the first time. I think my roommate told me.
You may want to specify what you mean by that.
Yeah.
Okay, not,
100%.
I'm not accusing him of being a pedophile. I'll probably cut that out. He likes younger girls that are like 20 to 30 and won't date.
Like a very specific. It's like 20 to 25, and then if they're any older, he breaks up with them.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. It's weird.
And
but
he's like, what? He's got to be in his 50s?
almost, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, look that up, Linden. You're a guest, but you're still
Go ahead and look that up for us.
49 years old.
Yeah, look at that.
Half his age.
Have you guys ever, like, during a movie got chills?
Oh, yeah.
What movie would that be?
The Greatest Showman at the end when... What's the guy's name? I can't think.
Mary Poppins?
It's not Mary Poppins. It's who Zac Efron plays. I can't... okay, Zac Efron slides in. He takes over.
Showman?
Stop.
I haven't actually seen it. So
Dude, that's my favorite movie. I'm gonna make you watch it sometime.
Okay.
But he just slides in and he like takes over the show. Kind of spoiler, sorry, but it gives me chills. But more recently, my sister, that was loud. My sister made we went to Sioux Falls and she made us watch this rom-com in the theater, and it was with Sydney Sweeney, and it was the Anyone But You, and it was just a great movie, and just the end, just gave me chills, and it was just very sweet and wholesome, and like. You know, just that love feeling that everyone looks for. And I was like, wow, that's
how I feel about Saltburn. That's a...
You burn yourself with salt?
Really
like the
great.
ice salt
I actually
challenge?
did that, and I have a scar.
See,
Check this out, guys.
I
Check
did
this
it.
out.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Bro.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
it covers half of his body.
Yeah, but guys, don't try that.
Don't try that, yeah.
Well, you know those
Hey.
cans of... Well,
Sorry.
I don't want to get too off
you
topic
go ahead.
here,
Oh,
actually.
oh, yeah.
No,
Get away from that because that's so loud. I was going to ask Linden, what is the stupidest internet trend you've ever took part in, or has there been one? Or has there been one that's just you've seen and you've been like, why would you even do that?
Like, as far as what does it mean to like take part in it? Like, do you have to
Like you
post
did
something
it.
along with it,
Or just like you did it, you know, something like that.
Like Gage, like he would probably
The Tide Pod Challenge, yeah.
like that one, or maybe like the planking one.
Ooh.
Like he just planked
Or
across.
I
Like,
hate
yeah.
somehow
planking.
I completely missed that whole like planking thing.
I did too.
I don't know how I missed it.
Until
Like,
I watched The Office, I think is when I probably learned about it.
Yeah, probably. Same with the parkour thing.
Dude,
I knew about
parkour's actually
parkour.
sick.
Well, I
used to
knew
watch
about it,
parkour
but like,
videos.
I never knew it was that big of a thing.
Anyways, was there one or not?
There's like nothing that comes to mind.
What about you guys? Anything?
That's what I was gonna bring up. I don't think I created this trend, but like, I uploaded a video when I was in like 6th or 7th
Oh,
grade.
here he goes again.
No,
We've
it's-
had one
It's
conversation.
not the
about this.
Minecraft video.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Well, I'm gonna throw that in a quick. Tyler has a video on YouTube of like when he was 12 years old and it has like 26,000 views. It's a
Yeah,
Minecraft
yeah,
tutorial
it's
and
a
it's awesome.
That's like 2 minutes long.
Yeah.
And the comments are hate comments.
It's so sad
bad.
actually because he was like 11 or 12. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, this one you know those cans of compressed air.
Yeah.
So when you like turn them upside down, they spray like the fluid in them,
Oh.
and it immediately freezes. So like this video I took, I filled like a small bowl of water, turn it upside down, and you can freeze the top of the water, like it just in place, like it's that cold. But what I was getting at when you brought up, when Jack brought up burns, I did that. Like I showed a kid this in high school, in middle school, and he wanted to do it to his arm. And it sent him to the nurse. He got like an actual like burn all on his arm.
my.
Oh.
And that was my fault.
That's horrible.
But like I don't know, dude. Like that just reminded me of that. And go watch the YouTube though. The Minecraft video. That's the one that I
go ahead and give them your little your name.
Yeah, your YouTube name.
Oh,
YouTube name.
It's the new Pyro. No caps.
No cap. Sorry.
Salt and Ice. Or
Anywho.
not Salt
Also
and Ice.
subscribe to GCoinz
Yeah.
vlogs coming back.
Any other YouTube
Let's
promos?
No.
What's the ice challenge?
Ice bucket challenge.
The ice bucket challenge.
Yes.
Oh yes, we've had. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. I'll
Yeah,
get to it.
and then like everybody's like, oh yeah, check it out, it's the ice bucket challenge, post on Instagram, all that jazz, you know,
Yep.
everybody.
I don't
Yeah.
think anybody donated to that. It was
I
for
know, yeah.
ALS.
ALS.
But
But
tell
just
me a
dumped-
10-year-old donated to the ALS Foundation. Like, come on.
no. One night we did that at like 3, like very late in the night, just because we like dared a friend to, and
When
so
it's freezing out.
yes, it was the middle of December, I'm pretty sure, and so yeah, he went out there and did it, and it's pretty funny.
What do you think about this bit?
Okay. Go ahead.
Actually,
Yeah.
let's do that. We're gonna change up the little bit. So we're discussing a bit before Tyler came in. Tyler doesn't know the bit.
Okay.
Tyler, you are going to try to participate into the bit and also guess what it is at the end of it.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
ready? Go.
Hey guys.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah, but my name is Jack. My name is Jack.
That. Are you going off script or is that on the script? I'm trying to find my name. Hi, I'm my legal name is Gage. That's also what people call me. I don't know why I said legal. Is this your guys'
Yawn, this guy is born. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say things that come to my head that aren't nice.
Is this your guys' first time at one of these conventions? That hurt my feelings, by the way, but I'm going to lock that down. Is this guys one of your first times at one of these conventions?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
You're shaking your head.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to... Don't do that.
So, I'm really excited for the speaker.
Thank you.
I'm really excited for the speaker today.
You're not letting him talk. He hasn't talked yet. So you're supposed to give everyone a chance to before you move on.
You have to talk right now. Go ahead.
Talk.
Go.
Go. Use the script if you have to. What's your name?
What's your name?
What's... No,
Oh,
I...
But it's supposed to be. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hi.
Hey.
My name is Linden.
Why are you at the convention?
Why are you here?
My mom.
Okay, yeah, that's over. Can you tell us what...
Is that the bit?
The bit was we're at a social convention, but we're all antisocial.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I'm so over this bit. Can you guys tell me...
Dude, I'm getting...
So we're gonna go back into bit?
No, we're not. Guys, no bit, please.
Okay.
Okay, are we in bit?
No bit. That's not it. No, guys, that's not it. Stop
there
that.
you
That's a good one. On the
Yeah.
go
Let's
like
just
that.
do another bit. I guess.
Yeah.
I've seen you guys in a while. Yeah.
Hey, Gage.
I just pulled up in my really nice car. Don't go look.
Oh.
It's probably too nice.
What car is it?
I'm trying to remember. I just know it's really nice. That's
Do you
all
have
I
like
can
a lot
remember.
and stuff? Cause like,
Oh.
No, it's just one really nice car. I just can't remember the name of it.
Show us your keys.
Oh, I think I left them in the car.
Oh, right.
It's a good spot for
which?
It's a cool car.
Oh, do you guys kind of have like that problem when you're like, which car am I getting out today? Like that kind of thing.
No.
It's easy to misplace your keys when you've got that many cars.
Oh, wouldn't you know?
Yeah. How many
It
cars do you
happens.
have?
Oh, Mister, I go to Harvard for 8 years.
Yeah, I mean not that many. Like
Well, what'd you end
8?
up doing? Like, after...
Yeah.
after Harvard.
Yeah, always bringing up Harvard.
You always
bad.
bring that up.
Well, went there for undergrad and then went into law school after that too.
Oh, law school,
but-
law school.
Mm.
Dude, we get it, okay? Where's
Yeah.
your smoking hot wife at?
She's home with our 3 kids.
Oh, of
Oh,
course
nice.
she is.
Sweet. Happy family. Of course you have a happy family.
Yeah, but like Harvard for 8 years and like law school and stuff like that's pretty cool. But like I actually I teach skydiving and like I'm pretty good at it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you
So-
own a plane like me, though? Or I didn't think so.
Oh, actually, like, I have to rent for now. Like, I really would.
Mm.
But, like, knowing you and me, like, I'll probably get a better plane than you.
Really? Okay. I can just tell you're successful by acting like this is a bit, dude.
Yeah.
Like we're
Yeah, no, I
at
get you
a
guys.
high school reunion. You don't have to. You don't have to act like.
I guess
you're
I'll just
better.
save this to talk about on my podcast.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I tried being in a podcast. Joe Rogan couldn't have me. Scheduling conflicts.
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this has been the Jewel Pod. I feel like we should do something more with Linden too while he's here.
Linden, go ahead and tell us about yourself right now.
No, not that. Let's ask Linden a fun question. What's a good question? Hi, can I ask you a question? Do you prefer crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Good question.
Normally, I'm a smooth peanut butter.
Thanks for coming in today. Ooh.
Linden, okay.
This could be a
Play.
bloopers.
It's gonna be okay. So the U.S. is getting severely cut down, and you can give me one state. You can pick one state for their cuisine, one state for their scenery, and one state for their people and culture. What are you getting?
I think. I mean, it's kind of weird to throw them on here, even though I've never been there. I just like to imagine that it's super good seafood. I'm gonna keep Massachusetts for the seafood.
Okay.
I like lobsters, I like crabs, stuff like that.
Okay.
So
like Red Lobster.
yeah, that, but like better. State for the scenery. I mean, it's gonna be mountains.
Over the wonderful scenery of Kentucky.
I mean, Kentucky, they're gonna be a close second. But
You literally just had them on this list.
yeah,
He
they
had to
just
have.
missed the cut. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pick. I mean, Colorado. That's the only one I've been to out of the mountain states there.
Colorado's a
Actually,
good one.
take into account those. Then people.
Please say Nebraska. Please say Nebraska.
Yeah, it has to be the home state.
Love
Keeping
living
it
in
here.
Nebraska.
Otherwise, I would have
Yeah,
died.
I do too, actually.
What are you gonna call this new state? It's now a fusion. What are you gonna call this new state? Lindenberg.
No.
Linden Sack City. Sack City is no, that's a
No,
city
that's a
though.
city.
It's a state.
Is that actually?
No, it's
Is
not.
that an actual? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wait, is that
Wait.
for real?
Kalamaska. That's,
Do you like that, Senator?
Yeah.
How about you, Senator?
Yeah, I do like
Kalamasca?
that.
I actually do like
Mixes
that.
all of them together.
Kalamasca.
Or what about just like?
That
What
is a
about
good
like
one.
John?
Or like
The state of
Gibby.
John.
State of John.
State of John. It'd be a first. So, fun fact about Linden: whenever we like go out to not on dates, maybe sometimes dates, but
Well, it depends if it's just us two
yeah,
or
yeah.
other people.
When we go get food from like fast food places or anyone that asks for your name, he'll never say Linden. He'll give them John because
why
I
do
guess
people do that?
they've misspelled Linden so many times.
Yeah, they hesitate when you say it, and so if I just say John, that's my middle name. So
Lyndon B.
They just-
Johnson. If you
there's
will.
no backup, no follow up question from them. It's just John.
Okay, sweet.
Anyways, John, your order is ready, so we gotta get going. This has been the Jewel Pod. Follow us on Instagram. Tell us who you want to see on the podcast next and what you want to see us talk about. And everybody now hop in. This has been the Jewel Pod podcast. Thanks for joining us. Bye, guys. I'm so sorry. Bye.